Summer editions. It's rant time. Summer editions to bestsellers in the men's game is nothing new. It has been done multiple times, some better than others. Some brands, Le Mans, Jean-Paul Gaultier, utilizes a different bottle every year with the same juice. If it works, it works. Whatever floats your boat. Some brands like CK1 Summer, fun, playful, but they change it up quite a bit from the original CK1 that almost you cannot recognize the original CK1 in it. And some that do it bad, Eternity Summers every year. Issey Miyake is one of those brands. Man, I think they have the best summer edition brand in the game. I really, really think so. You guys know about this, Issey Miyake classic top seller for the brand. It is the fragrance that put this brand on the map in the men's game. Still a great fresh scent. And you're like, well, this is a fresh scent already. Why do I need a summer flanker? The reason why is the summer flankers are just as good or even better than the classic. And I ain't kidding. And the thing is with Issey Miyake, this is what I'm going to be reviewing today. This is a 2008 edition. But sometimes Issey Miyake does it better. Case in point, the 09 edition. However, as you can see, I have 3 different fragrances for summer edition Issey Miyake. Reason is they're all different. They all smell a little different from each other, and that's what I come to appreciate from the house Issey Miyake. Bring back 2009, by the way. Please, don't care if you change the bottle scheme, just do it. But I wanted to give my take. Since I own 3 of these, I've never reviewed my 2008 edition. So let's see if this one is worth sniping up on eBay, because it's still on eBay. Some sellers have it for under $100. Is it worth your coin? Figure it out next. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to another Robes 08 fragrance review. Today we're gonna go 10 years back, and I'm putting my nose on the house of Issey Miyake and its yearly summer release called L'Odyssée Summer pour Homme. This is the 2008 version. And you're going, Mark, why are you reviewing something 10 years old? Because I own it and it's my channel and I want to review it. Simple as that. Again, yeah, this hit the shelves back in 2008. Bottle size is what you see here is what you're going to get every single year. They are in these beautiful, tall 4.2 ounce bottle sizes. They never change. These things are huge. Concentrations eau de toilette. Flanker, this is a flanker of the original Issey Miyake pour Homme. Yes. This is a classic in the game, of course. Online, can you buy this? No, this has had a shelf life of 6 months. That's it. That's all they do. They limited edition every single summer. But on eBay, you can snipe this up for under $100. I saw a few bottles at the time of this video, $90 online on eBay for this. So that is your only choice, unless somebody has some really old stock of this stuff. That's the one thing, old stock, still good. I bought this back in 08, still good in 2018, still fresh. So just don't hesitate just because it's 2008 edition that you're like, no, I'm not touching that stuff with a 10-foot pole. It is still excellent juice. Group, this is an aromatic fragrance. Now let's take a look at the note breakdown of this fragrance. In the opening, we have that fresh Issey Miyake signature. We got the yuzu. The yuzu note is one of the best in the game. Tangerine also, and lemon verbena. So it is going to be a very fresh, citrusy opening. In the middle, we have cypress, coriander, and sage. And now in the base, we have amber, vetiver, sandalwood, and musk. The major notes to this nose, what do I catch? Well, I catch some yuzu up top. I got some sage in here, and the lotus that is not listed in the note breakdown of this particular fragrance on any website. Hell, it's huge in this fragrance, and it is with a lot of the summer editions. You can't go without this lotus because it gives it this watery appeal to these Issey Miyakes, and you can't go without it. The great thing about these Issey Miyake summer editions, they are perfect for summer. And they would be perfect for you to go every single summer with one bottle of these. If you have a very small collection and you're just looking for a signature scent every single summer, and you're just going to go through a bottle every summer and just buy another bottle when they release it, Issey Miyake is the one. If you love one of these, any summer edition, a lot of them have that same little DNA that you would absolutely love, like 2008, 2009, and so on and so forth. They have that DNA, but they change it up just slightly. So still interesting, still very invigorating. So if you're looking for my recommendation, if you're going to do that, one of these 4.2 ounce bottles are going to last you the whole summer, especially if you're a heavy spritzer. And with these Issey Miyake summers, more sprays, the better, the more fun it is. I still go my straightforward, one on the chest, three on the neck. So one on each side. And when I do three on the neck, I go one on the back, right towards my hairline here, and two on the arms. I'm wearing a long sleeve, so I'll just put it, I won't go inner elbows, but I'll go right here. And hell, I could spray, my shirt. I can go nuts with these fragrances. It's not going to hurt or make the longevity or projection any better. Once this dries on your skin a little bit, you're still going to get that same performance. The thing is man, that is a beautiful opening. That yuzu, she pops. Heavy yellows, heavy greens here with these Issey Miyakes. It's a very pastel looking when I'm thinking about colors. And now that I have it on my hand, I did two sprays just to remind me of this beautiful introduction. But right from the starts, these Issey Miyake summer editions always come out strong out of the gate. They always do. I've never met a summer edition l'Odyssée pour Homme that doesn't come out strong in the citrus game, and it really does. It's beautiful. It is very transparent. It really is authentic as a citrus. It is one of the better designers as far as citrus goes. That's why this one is so famous, because of it. Yeah, beautiful introduction. It has similarities to one of my favorites of the summer editions, 2009. As you can see, heavy dent on this one. I hyped it in 2009, still love it in 2018. But it does steal a page out of this fragrance. And of course it steals a page out of its original big brother here. So it kind of morphs a little bit, and all these Issey Miyakes do steal a page of each other. But it has that invigorating feel that the 2009 edition has, and they all do. The opening shows a sharp, bright and authentic lemon verbena. That yuzu, that signature yuzu in these fragrances. It shows a tangerine tinge in this one that is much more prominent than this one, than the 2009 edition that I really, really like. That one really just pops a little bit more citrusy. It has a lot more greens too. This one is more about the tangerine and of course the other citruses in there. So it morphs more into the tangerine side of things, but still beautiful, uplifting, and very, very authentic. This is paired with an herbal backbone with the lotus as one of the primary florals back in this scent, even though it's not in the note breakdown. And that is one thing that I'm like, what? You don't have lotus? That is the major theme out of this fragrance, is that floral, watery feel. And it's got a waterfall in the freaking bottle in the box here. So that's what gives you that watery feel to the fragrance and that floral backbone. And you're going to have some of that herbal, little bit of greenness in this fragrance, but the lotus gives this scent that familiar watery area chord with floral back in it, which is pulled from the original Issey Miyake pour Homme. Now more into the dry down of this fragrance, and the dry down itself, it pulls from the same florals as the original. So again, a lot of these summer editions is going to steal a lot from the classic, yet it's a little lighter. And I really, really like that. I like that. Actually, the classic, as you can see, not much of a dent here. I've had this fragrance since my early days on YouTube. And you take a look at my summer editions, they have heavy dents in them, much more than the original classic. And there's a good reason for that. Much lighter, much more transparent. You still have that lotus that is your main factor, with the citruses slowly dying off, burning off. The vetiver, there's some sage, some sandalwood coming in, and a very mild amber to back this scent. Overall, I've always preferred the summer renditions of Issey Miyake pour Homme to the original classic. Don't get me wrong, the original classic Issey Miyake is classic in the men's game for a reason. It's been a top seller since back in the 90s. It still sells at the boatload, but the summer renditions here, including this one, they're fresher. I like that extra thinness to the scent. Sometimes you want something thicker, but for summer editions, I actually welcome this thinness to the scent, and that's what makes these so appealing. This one, and this one. They just have that thinness to them, the wateriness, the airiness to the fragrances that is absolutely makes that familiar Issey Miyake pour Homme DNA much better suited for the summer. Overall, The 2000 edition of Summer Issey Miyake Puram will never beat out my 2009 edition as my favorite, but I would have to say it is second in command in my Issey Miyake summer editions. If I had to recommend one summer edition from a designer brand, and that means yearly, I would say check out the Issey Miyake flagship. This would be the one to check out every single summer. You know, there's the Le Mans summers that are coming out. Invictus even has, you know, their Aqua line now that's coming out every year, among many others. CK1 summers that are very, very popular. So these summer editions, renditions of top sellers always come out every year. And Issey Miyake is killing the game, in my personal opinion, in these summer editions. For my personal opinion, every single year I would go with these. Recommended age for these are very easy to wear, daily use. Any age can wear this fragrance, right down from the teenagers right up to grandpa. Fragrances that this reminds me of course, the other summer editions the Issey Miyake put on, and it is very close to the famed 2009 edition that I absolutely love. Best time to wear this fragrance would have to be a summer day, a hot day, at the beach, picnic. You can wear this to work. This could be your daily driver for summer and spring. No joke. It's just that easy to throw on. Seasons to wear this, see, I've said it, summer and spring. When those seasons leave, this type of fragrance, not saying that you can't wear it in the cooler months, but once those seasons are gone, I usually tuck these guys away. Development, is this linear, average, or complex? Fairly average to almost linear. There's not much movement. You got that pop in the opening to get your attention, as a lot of designer fragrances do. They try to get your attention the first 5 minutes of the fragrance. After that, you get the familiar dry down. So there's not much development in this fragrance. Work appropriate, it can be during the summer and spring. Hell, all seasons work appropriate. It's just an easy, pleasant fragrance to wear. Signature scent worthy, it can be. Again, like I said, you know, if you're one of those that likes to buy a fragrance just for spring and summer every year, you just go through one bottle every spring and summer. This is what I would recommend, the Issey Miyake house. They're fairly expensive. They get cheaper after the season's done, unfortunately. You can find these for $60-50 when the season's over. They're usually retail when they first come out. So you can use last year's. You can go on eBay, snipe a couple from last year, the year before that for fairly cheap, and you're good to go. Now let's get into the rating system for Issey Miyake Summer 2008 projection and longevity. As you can see, 2008 kind of lacks in that projection longevity. You got 5s across the board. Projection's fairly average for a summer scent. You're not going to get beast mode out of this fragrance at all. Longevity, 5 bottles out of 10. Again, 4 to 6 hours is what you're going to get out of this fragrance. It is going to be pushing on fumes after your work day. That goes to compliment factor, 8 bottles out of 10. These summer editions do well for me, and this 2008 edition did very, very well as far as compliment factor goes. That goes to uniqueness. I'm going to give it 6 bottles out of 10. It is unique to the rest of the designer game as far as fresh scents go, but it's not unique as an Issey Miyake scent. If you blindfold me and I smell this fragrance, I'll be like, this is Issey Miyake 100%. Pricing versus what you get, 7 bottles out of 10. Solid, just don't expect huge performance out of this fragrance. Like I graded it 5s across the board, so that is something to just be mindful of. Versatility, 7 bottles out of 10. It is one of those that it's a dumb reach type of fragrance. Daily wear, not only for the summer, you can wear it almost all year round. That goes to smell. The smell's outstanding. I love these scents. I'm going to give it a very solid 8 bottles out of 10. A great citrus opening with that familiar Issey Miyake Puram dry down, which is always a winner in my books. And that goes to an overall score, Issey Miyake Puram Summer Edition 2008. 10 years later, she gets a score of 8 bottles out of 10. A very solid release, a very solid flanker summer edition to a classic. Sometimes you get a lot of those that flop. So Issey Miyake does it right. And that goes to buy, try, or pass. This fragrance gets the try treatment. It's not for everybody. It is over 10 years old. That is something that is going to be hard to find. This is one of those fragrances, and I wanted to review it. I was kind of tippy-toeing not reviewing this fragrance. It's just a fragrance that was in my collection that I never reviewed. However, you can still find it on eBay, and this is for people that really feel like this could interest them. They've seen the bottle. They like it for collecting purposes because the bottle's so great. I'm telling you right now, the juice is not too shabby inside either. So it may be worth sniping it on eBay. I just want to thank everybody watching my review on Issey Miyake Summer 2008. And as always, please comment below. Hey, if you have smelt this fragrance, good or bad, I'd love to hear your take. I know it's an oldie. So anything else that you could comment below is, what is your favorite Issey Miyake Summer Edition? You can put in 2009, my famed 2009 edition. This thing is a masterpiece. Again, the best, in my opinion, the best release that Issey Miyake has done, even over the classic. I prefer this over this. If you gave me a brand new bottle of Issey Miyake, this would be the first thing that would come out of my mouth. I would say, get me that bottle, that '09 version. I want it. But I absolutely love their summer edition. So that is one thing I hope that you take from this fragrance review, is that this house makes very solid summer edition fragrances. So you should probably check out their 2018, their 2017, 16. They really have a very good reputation. And remember, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching.